Welcome to day 9 of our USA trip exploring California and Hawaii. Highlights include Alcatraz, Avenue of the Giants, Pearl Harbor and Disneyland. Today we drive south 86 miles from Bodega Bay to San Francisco International Airport to catch our flight to Honolulu. We check out our room at Disney's Aulani Resort and go to Monkeypod for dinner. We drive back across the iconic Golden Gate Bridge towards San Francisco International Airport. The car needed to be returned to the car rental area. This feels a long way from the main airport and you have to catch the air train. It's quite crowded and there is no organised queue. There are glass doors along the platform and we waited at the end, but the train was only 3 carriages long, so the doors we were standing at were not being used. You will need to stand at the first 2 set of doors. We grabbed a quick bite to eat in the airport before catching our United Airlines flight to Honolulu. The food was quite expensive at $23 for chicken strips and chips. We booked extra legroom seats for this nearly 6-hour flight. There is no screen for entertainment. You will need to use your own device. Make sure it is fully charged and you've downloaded the United app to access the onboard entertainment. The announcements on this flight were completely inaudible, so we had no idea what was going on. There were free drinks and snacks on board. The cabin crew will hand you a Hawaii landing form. You only need to complete 1 per family and hand it back to the crew member. Car hire is on site. There's no need for an air train or a shuttle bus. Follow the signs from baggage reclaim. You need to go up a floor for the car rental desks. So if you have luggage, you'll need to use the lift, but otherwise you can take the escalator. He also added insurances and breakdown cover that we hadn't agreed to. So beware and really check everything before you leave the desk. We had booked our car hire with Hertz. When we got there, they offered us an upgrade for $700, which we declined as that's a lot of money we didn't need to spend. When we got to the spot where our car was parked, we had the upgraded car anyway. There are no tolls in Hawaii, so that wasn't an issue. The airport is only 20 miles from Aulani Disney Resort. However, you do have to go on Highway 1, which often has a lot of traffic. When you arrive, you pull up outside reception and let them know you are checking in. You can get the cases out and go and get your keys. They will move your car to the side. Check-in was simple as we had already completed online check-in. When you have taken the luggage to your room, you can go and move the car to the car park. Your room key allows you access in and out of the car park, and they also give you a pass to put on the dash. We chose self-park, but there is also a valet option. We used our DVC points to book this stay, so self-parking was free. If your stay does not qualify for free parking, this is charged at $40 per day, and that's for self-park or valet. We have booked a 2-bedroom villa, island garden view. When we were booking, we were told a standard room would be overlooking the car park, so we spent more points for an island garden view. So on arrival, we were surprised to have a view of the car park. At reception, they told us the standard view becomes an island view from floor 5, and we were on floor 9. They offered us another room on the ground floor, but it was in a high-traffic pedestrian area, so we decided to stay where we were. It's something to bear in mind when choosing your room type. We didn't experience any noise issues from the parking area. The Aulani app isn't available to download for those residing outside of the USA. This can make it a little bit more difficult to book things and view things you've already booked. The accommodation is very luxurious and we had everything we could have needed. It was really great to have the washing machine and the tumble dryer as we hadn't packed enough clothes for our 3-week trip. We did go and get ice from the ice machine a few times before we realised the freezer had its own ice maker. We purchased refillable cups from Oahu Cafe. These cost $24 each, and you can fill them up at the refill stations as many times as you like for the duration of your stay. We were here for 7 nights, so this seemed like great value. There were 4 different styles of cups to choose from. They have so many different flavours to pick from. There are 3 places in which you can fill up your cups. Oahu Cafe has more machines, and you can fill up hot drinks here too. There are singular machines at the Lava Shack and at the Off the Hook pickup point. We took the short walk across the street to the Monkeypod Kitchen restaurant. We had made our reservations in advance. The food, service and drinks were good here. The restaurant is open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and they have a happy hour between 3:30 and 5 o'clock. You can also book a table online. Disney no longer greets you with flower leis when you arrive at Aulani. We didn't feel like it would be a trip to Hawaii without getting one, so after dinner we went to the ABC store and purchased 6. We got the cheapest ones at $11.99. These were great quality and lasted our whole trip, but you do need to keep them in the fridge. It was getting late, so we headed back to the hotel. If you've enjoyed this video, please watch day 10 of our trip, where we spend the whole day in the Aulani resort.